Hey everybody, it's me, old Dynamo Mars. Welcome to episode 2 of 31 of the countdown to Halloween, or the Halloween countdown. I don't know. I think that I'm going to just go with what everybody else calls it. Today we are talking about the Bruno Mattei film, Hell of the Living Dead. See you on the other side.
Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Hey, yo, flip it. Do what? Flip it. Flip it for real. Y'all think us folks from the country's real funny like, don't you, Jerry? No, how old are you, Ma? I'm Mr. Britt. I've got to give me education, Jerry. You
Ass. Death. A bitch.
What's up, y'all? This is Dynamo Mars. I am broadcasting live from my home in Tokyo, Texas. Getting ready, packed up today, getting ready to make it home to Necronomicon in time to record this week's episode of Trick or Treat Radio. But I'm here at the world-famous Mars Ranch, tending to the pigs and the cows and, all my rancherly responsibilities. It's very easy because I haven't been to feed them in 6 or 8 months, so they didn't eat as much this time. Today we are going to talk about the Bruno Mattei opus, Hell of the Living Dead. And when I say opus, I mean fucking mess, really, at the end of the day. Cobbled together with stuff from documentaries, fog thrown in to cover up the fact that some of the special effects were just shot against a black sheet. Let's take some zombie music from Dawn of the Dead, throw that in there. In fact, it's got some of my favorite zombie pieces from Dawn of the Dead are in this film, but it doesn't really save it. Now, when I say it doesn't really save it, this is one of those cases again. And Mattei, this is kind of, you either love him or hate him. Working as Mattei, isn't that what you say when you submit in the kumite? Isn't that like when you give up? Mattei, Bolo Young, stop kicking me. Anyway, Bruno is working as Vincent Dawn here, which though is a good pseudonym. Anyone that is familiar with his cobbled together stylings is going to know that this is him. The basic spine of this film, which is a group of military men and a couple of journalists working their way through the jungle to try to not get their asses eaten by zombies. I'm a mark for that stuff. So even the worst one of these, I'm going to be on board the whole time. The problem with this film is that, its shortcomings are very jarring. You have these nice kind of tropical, if you will, locations, and then, all of a sudden, with the zombie apocalypse comes a terrible fog. It's like aliens versus predators versus zombies versus hounds of the Baskerville. It doesn't, it's just doesn't work. You like fog in a nice, gothic setting, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Universal Monsters, the Hammer films, Sherlock Holmes. I don't want it like, in factories and jungles with zombies. It just doesn't work. The acting in this, I've only ever seen a dubbed version, so it's hard to put the acting, but the dub is hilarious. There is some great stuff in there. This film, probably known best for the opening scene that features a zombie rat going apeshit and attacking a man inside of his contamination suit, and the blood splattering across his face. Fuck that rat for starting the zombie apocalypse. I really harbor some hatred for that rat. What I don't harbor some hatred though this will seem like a sharp right turn, is Hell of the Living Dead. It resembles Zombie 3 and Zombie 4 a lot. In fact, Mattei, I think, came in and did Zombie 3 when Fulci walked away. Because I can't imagine Fulci being weird and temperamental about anything, right? But at any rate, I would recommend this. And it's a good Halloween movie because it's fun and gory, but it's ridiculous enough that this isn't like, I love Zombie, but I'm always surprised when it's I show it to people because I think it's so fun, and it's like they're watching Human Centipede. Like, it's an endurance film for them in the same way that some of Monster Zero's recommendations, like Savo and I don't know, I fuck zombie toddlers or whatever crap that kid watches all the time is. So, this is just as gory, just as Gru. Certainly nowhere as good of a movie as that, but it's fun. It's got a fucking rat. The zombie apocalypse starts because a fucking rat gets into the fixins. Isn't that the? I do believe that plot contrivance was ripped off in the Last Cabin Fever film, but I could be wrong about that. And I'm going to shut up before Kyrie Andrews puts his iron fist up my ass. So until tomorrow, this is Dynamo. Oh, sorry. This is a treat. This is a treat. It's one of the best bad movies of all time, in my opinion. Hell of the Living Dead. Until tomorrow, happy Halloween.